Bless you. I'm coming.
Coach, as the 2019 regular season starts speeding toward a conclusion, not too many games remain to be played here in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Los Angeles Chargers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. This is the former Jet and Brown, Isaiah Crowell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Oh, that ain't gonna last. Don't worry about it. You'll be all right.
One unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, with that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now it's Crowell.
Wow.
That's
Brandon Weaving just drove up 4 yards.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Down, 180. I'm coming. 29. 29.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with Crowell. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that.
Carr finds Williams.
Wow.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
But that kind of loss of yards, that is usually an error by the guy carrying the ball. At the 1-yard line, you can't get too fancy there. You just got to try and plow forward and get what you can.
It's just a disaster. You go back to the 6 after you were at the 1. Now a 2nd down throw.
Come on, Brown. You got to make that play,
it's
baby.
incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, 734. Hey, Charlie. 44's the mic. 44's the mic.
Throwing now is Carr. And it's caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Last season for Carlson, bit of a strange rookie year. Won the Vikings job, then was let go week 2 after going 0 for 3, but he picked things back up.
Remember, he was drafted to cure their kicking woes, and he ends up going 0 for 3 against Green Bay, including the potential game winner. Gets cut, picked up by the Raiders, 16 for 17 the rest of the season. I'd say at the end of the year, a pretty good success story.
Now a carry by the 3rd-year man. This is Austin Eckler.
Why was he so slow, bro? No way you should
bring him
catch him.
shy of the 20. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No way you should be able to catch him.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense loses it. It's complete.
Did you have him impressed?
LA. Mike Williams, 81 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple.
Yeah, it's been a lot of bullshit lately since that last update. For real. It's like I told somebody the other day, it's like this shit reverted back to 19 and shit. Like
9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Yep.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I don't know.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker.
That's crazy is when you cut back. I switch users, so I have put my guy in position. I don't know. Maybe he stopped running after I switched or something. I don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
From the 27, Carr.
You know who that is back there.
Nelson, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Good play.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, but it'll be second down.
I should have went for the fucking
the 21 and second and 10.
That's my fault. I was locked in.
On second down, Eckler. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Yeah. I feel you.
Now Jackson.
Oh, get out the way. Let me.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken.
Like, literally, I was stuck to the lineman. Like,
back at the 33-yard line.
I'm pushing back right. I couldn't move. I just stood there. Like,
they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping a tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist.
That's my fault. I didn't push it. I didn't adjust it at all. I didn't push it down for a lower kick.
The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued
I figured that was too easy to kick
the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. To throw again. Carr.
Got him.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a third and long.
44.
Here's Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. Incomplete. Both players
he was going to circle
offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
Because it wasn't nothing else open. I don't think the circle was open, but he damn sure wasn't open to R1.
Way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on the last drive, but fell incomplete. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And it's a fumble. And the Raiders have recovered.
What's up? Yeah? You smiling and shit?
Four down. You ain't going nowhere.
A first down carry now for Crowell.
Oh, wow.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. From the 30 on 2nd down, Carr. They'll roll him out right.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Carr to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on.
But how?
Big call coming on 3rd down.
Oh,
so
my
instead
God.
of 4th down,
bro, like,
1st down.
Well, so much for winning the
Okay.
down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay
can't
on the
even,
field and start
like-
a new set of downs.
wow. Alright. Okay, man, and like,
OP.
After the penalty, it's Crowell. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Down. 180. 44. I don't think you got it, sir. Express. Mike's supposed to
On 2nd and 15 now. Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
oh, wow.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
A 31-yard attempt.
Well, kick by Carlson is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
So we're back to
We'll make him go out then if you ring the bell.
as the kickoff comes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I hit it and the door went off. And I opened the door and he looked at me. He said, "I'm that way."
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. What a great surprise Austin Eckler has turned out to be. That's the kid that was undrafted out of Western State, signed with the Chargers in 2017, and then last season, 554 yards at 5.2 yards per carry, and then he was also effective catching the football. 39 receptions, over 400 yards there. A great compliment to Melvin Gordon.
No.
Second and 5 now. Jackson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
That was possession catch. I don't even know why he jumped.
As the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. So from the 39,
it's Tyree
Jackson. Come up on a 1st and 10. Running on first down, Eckler.
Ooh, good field.
And he loses the football a second time. And the Raiders
Stop it.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem.
Oh, no, I knew that was going to turn over. I was literally laying on the ground.
Congratulations, big-time play.
Like, it had been laying there and you fucking fumbled. I'm like...
Let's make these babies cry on the way back home. Let's make these babies cry on the way back home. Check nickel.
This is a counter play. Eckler. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. That was
Let me know when you're ready,
man.
I ain't trying to take advantage. I don't.
To the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. That's strong. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Gabe, shut up. You should have left his ass out there, Trey. Come here, Gabe. Come here. Sit down and shut up.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Bless you, baby. Bless you.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're
exactly fullbacks are trash, bro. Like, I don't
punch it in for 6 points.
Fullbacks in this game cannot block for shit. I haven't seen one good fullback that can lead block.
Not easily.
What the fuck?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive.
Bro,
look to make that up and then
I understand.
Some on 2nd and 13.
I empathize, definitely.
Carr.
Good route, good play.
He's got a man. That's Carr.
Nothing I can do about that. That's a mismatch all day.
Pick up there. Move the chains.
I don't understand how that matchup took place.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. This is Crowell, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Down. 180. Check.
What? Play action. Now it's Carr. Rolling to his right. He's airing it out for Williams.
That's fine. No good play. I don't know how he's breaking that.
He does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field.
Oh, you didn't see the flag? I knew it. That's why I went for the pick.
On the board just yet.
Now they face a second and long following the hold.
Yeah, when you rolled out, I saw it. That's why I was like, shit, I'm going for this pick. Regardless.
To throw his Carr. Going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On third and long, it's Carr. Space to maneuver at the 40. This is caught. It's Ryan Grant. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down. Here's Matt Wild now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Oh, wow.
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Are you sure you want to do that? All right.
56.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Jackson on first down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Cut. Watch the twist. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. 56. 6 right there. 56.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Going deep for Benjamin.
Play.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Stop your whining. 56 to Mike.
Again on second and 10, it's Jackson. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Right there. 56. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense. Mike 56. It's a part.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete.
Get down.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now the second-year kicker, Michael Badgley. He hit from 59 as a rookie. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half.
Bro, I don't. Why the fuck did he run upfield? Like,
some change-ups.
I didn't want him to fucking move.
We kick it off in the second half.
And the second I hit the button, he took off down the field.
Like, be made defensively. On the ground, it's Eckler. He works his way
good block, Shea linebacker. I don't know what that is. Perfect.
The scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's get off the field.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this one's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
There goes a deep ball in zone.
Good job.
Incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
They'll run it to Jackson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Justin Jackson, his first touchdown on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down.
Oh, good play. Good throw. Good play. Ugh.
Touchdown.
That shit, yeah, he did.
J.J. Nelson.
Adderley. You burned my rookie free safety.
Make some inroads here on that deficit.
I just knew I had that shit timed perfect.
So now Carr,
good job. Well done, sir.
For two.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here's Carr to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but
there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on him, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because
whoa! Come the fuck on.
LaMarcus Joyner.
Here we go. Wow, that's my fault. I should have bullied that shit. I floated it.
Here in his rookie season, how patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on
I know you was, and I was like,
what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is, you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience, and now they get to demand production, or do you continue to stay with him this way?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
How are they going to get me? If they give me to a face mask, I'm going to lose my fucking mind, bro.
Here come the flags.
I don't understand. I don't have strip ball on. Both dudes had him wrapped up around his waist, but I got a fucking face mask.
Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They come out here in the eye. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. One more time with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
He's supposed to be kicking the fucking field goal
with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kicker.
And the other time I always bullet that pass, but I tried to float it to get him down the field.
Just fielded at the 2.
Because their safety was so far back, I figured I had time.
They'll bring it back to just about
and I want him to throw an accurate pass.
24-yard line.
But that's cool. That's cool, though.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
At the 23-yard line.
But I didn't get a face mask on that one.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Switch.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going to look for Allen now.
See,
Deep
like,
ball.
fuck you, man.
That will
That's
be incomplete.
okay.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Williams.
No.
A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Jackson.
Oh, good.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Different story this time around. We had that huge
That shit
gain.
was wide open. I was about to slide up in that bit.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Don't need to go back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And
tomorrow,
staring at a 3rd and long.
Oh, yeah.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Better break. You better break. I'm letting you know right now, you better break. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Watch him. Tight dog.
Oh, I got you on this.
Jackson from the shotgun. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on,
boy,
how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st down, Carr. He's got it to Williams.
Nigga.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
Like, literally, watch my linebacker just stand there.
Start to the drive,
I was pushing down, and he just made me stand there. Like, nah, homie. Nah, I'm gonna make you stand there. And then when I hit stick, like, it did it, but I still didn't move forward. Like,
one play has him up past the 40 already.
Oh boy, I love
1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Nope.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Joey Bosa in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Derek Carr, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks for the Raiders last year, and they only won 4 games total, so they've got some experience dealing with tight ones.
Mike Popo. Night, sweetheart. Spot.
Hey, seam 6.
After the sack on 1st down, Carr And he's going to go down again. Melvin Ingram has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr, he's going to sling this deep downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw out to his fullback. It's complete, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Check 26, check 26.
Going on the ground with Eckler, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Damn. Yep.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
He got blasted. I don't know how he got the ball that close on target.
Too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Draw play. Crowell.
Oh, shit.
And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Watch that shit. Bam.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
You can't block me.
On play action, now Carr going for the deep ball. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Nasir Adderley, the rookie from Delaware. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number
He got
down.
hit, bro.
Told the guys on
I don't know if they said pressure on it or not.
Pick up, I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Now rebounding right here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A. They'll run here with Eckler. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson.
Good play.
End zone, but knocked away.
How the fuck is he that quick?
This goes
Look at that shit.
You got to be very careful with the
Go
offense.
get on.
When I call a pick, trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
I should have pop passed it. That's my fault, I guess.
So the incomplete pass on the last
I don't know how he
play,
caught
and
up,
that
though.
leads
I'm
us to
still
a 3rd and 3.
kind of curious how that happened. But it is what it is.
Play action. Now Jackson. And this is complete. It's Allen. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return.
I don't even know how you got tackled. I both men missed it, so I don't.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes in.
Once again, I'm standing there and it fucking won't.
The offensive coordinator, sometimes they just make a joke.
No, but look at my DB. Like, it let me take one step forward, bro. I'm pushing down the whole time to break on the ball. That shit just
let. Now to lean on that leadership.
Come on, Madden.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up.
I ain't even asking to make plays. Like, let me move my man.
Hey, dude. I got you.
Throwing again. Carr. His throw incomplete. He started out having some
That was a makeup for that other call earlier.
With his receivers, really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out.
Like I said, that was a makeup call for that one early. That one early was trash.
And find their way open.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
Good route, good ball. Got to stay back further than that, bro. I don't even know how you got the ball.
That one good for 24 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Play action. Now
I'm not there anymore.
And he's got his man on the comebacker. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Woo!
And nowhere to
I was trying to put his ass in the hospital, bro.
Knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by Brian Body Calhoun.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr.
And he held that shit. Oh, my goodness.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
All right, let's go.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw, it's Carr.
I'm sitting right here. Here we go.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr.
Good ball.
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I don't understand. I picked that's cover 2. One Vikings got down.
You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Charger drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like
look at the difference.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Eckler. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson going deep for Benjamin.
My God, come on, bro.
Incomplete.
Give me a chance.
They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
But they're certainly being aggressive here. It's like being a sprinter in a 100-meter dash, exploding out of the blocks, trying to push the ball downfield. Guaranteed this defense better be on their toes.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
It just wouldn't give you the fucking man. Like, oh, come on, man. See, that's that dumb shit. Like, literally, why the fuck open? It wouldn't let me fucking throw the ball first because I was throwing it early. Come on, man. That's the type of shit I be talking about.
Here's 1st and 10.
We good, though. We get this pick.
They'll toss it to Crowell. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They started on the ground with Eckler. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you, these division games, never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for our visitors, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next.